Hey guys, what's going on? Whitefox1225 here, and today I have a review of Smoke and Mirrors, the second episode of The Wolf Among Us. So, before I start, this episode has some minor episode 1 spoilers, so don't watch if you haven't finished episode 1. And also, it has some gameplay from chapter 2. It's the gameplay from like the first 5 minutes, and it's a scene that I really didn't think spoiled anything if you've played episode 1. So, that's basically what you're going to be seeing on the screen, and let's get started with the review. So, this review is going to be spoiler free. It's not going to give anything away that happens in the second episode. Just going to be talking about what they did well and what they did bad. So, the game continues the investigation of episode 1, and this episode has even more twists than the first episode did. I think there's like 3 points where I was like shocked at what was happening. So if you like that about the first episode, you definitely have a lot to look forward to in the second episode. So the story keeps moving at a pretty fast pace, which is awesome. At no point did I feel like it was dragging its feet or anything like that. We get a lot more plot development, and we get to learn a lot more about the murders. So it really moves fast, and if you are like really anxious to know more about what's happening in the story, you're in luck, because this episode just moves super fast, and something I really like. I didn't feel like it was, they're like slowing down to try to fit into 5 episodes. Definitely, I'm actually kind of shocked it's gonna fit into 5 episodes, but it's really great how fast it's moving. So not only does the plot get developed a lot, I think the characters really get developed more, especially Bigby. You get to make a lot of choices about Bigby, about how you want to play him, if you want to play him really nice, really mean. I really think it helps you connect with Bigby as a player. So lots of choices when it comes to Bigby, especially how you want to play him. There are a couple big choices in the game, nothing huge, and nothing like where you get to choose who lives and dies, which I was a little disappointed about. But I'm mostly disappointed with Telltale about that in general with their games. I don't think they've had any huge moments, huge choices in the last couple episodes of like The Walking Dead or The Wolf Among Us. So hopefully that's something they'll change. The story definitely becomes more personal for Bigby and the player. I'm not going to tell you guys why, but it definitely becomes more personal to Bigby, and the story really develops really well. One thing I wish the game had was, a stronger crime scene investigation. This is something that the first episode lacked a little too. Obviously, it is an adventure game more than like an investigation game. But I just wish they had some more, puzzles when it came to the crime scene or something like that. Something like LA Noire, which had awesome crime scene investigation. I wish they would just implement some things from that. So hopefully they'll do that in the future, and hopefully the next couple episodes will have more puzzles and things like that. We'll just have to wait and see. The game does have some combat in it, just like last episode did. The combat obviously isn't the majority of the game, but there are a few fighting scenes, and when there are, the combat still feels pretty fluid. I really like the new system with like ducking, and like tapping Q, and having to click certain points. I think it works really well, and I really like it. So overall, the episode had me on the edge of my seat. It had lots of twists, and I really just can't wait for more. So I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10, and if you guys haven't bought the game already, make sure you go out and do that, because it's a really great adventure game. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.